All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me the truth that I know today. And salutations to the hopeful elect out there. And, for this lesson, I want to talk about the flood. When the Lord flooded the entire earth. Okay, and you could read about that flood in Genesis, the 7th chapter. All right, and I want to make the comparison of, how the Lord is getting ready to flood this generation once again. Okay, with fire. All right, and the reason why the Lord had to flood the earth, and the reason why the Lord has to flood the earth in this generation. Okay, now what people don't understand, okay, because these people have just been indoctrinated, and they've grown up with wicked customs and traditions. Okay, like people celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving. They believe in child support. They believe that the U.S. Constitution is the law of the land. OK, but people are ignorant to the fact that, those laws and those decrees and these traditions. OK, all of these are the rudiments of the devil. All right. It's just that people have just been conditioned to accept it, and they grew up with it. So a lot of people don't even know that they're subconsciously evil. That's why you have to come to the truth. Okay, that's why you have to, come to the truth of the Lord to fully understand, the measuring line of what's good and evil, right? And if you don't have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, then you'll never really know what's righteous and what's wicked. So, especially in Babylon the Great, aka America, people have grown up being deviants. You know what I mean? People have grown up as deviants, and they, the so-called white man, the U.S. government, they don't teach people the laws of the Lord, right? This government creates laws as they go. So people are all out wicked, and people are all out transgressors of the law of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Now, because of the fact that people are all out transgressors and wicked like this is the reason, okay, this is the reason why the Lord flooded the entire earth with water. All right, because once it gets to a point of no return, all right, the Lord has to restart. Okay, the Lord has to restart and, try again. And we're at that point. All right, just look at rap music, man. Look at rap music today in 2024. What the fuck is it? You know what I mean? When you really think about it, what the fuck is it, man? It's just niggas saying filth. It's niggas just bragging on a dough tree. Gangster music is, niggas, talking about killing their own people and bragging about it, man. The Israelite woman, she's out of control. The average woman out here, okay, has a body count. Well, she has the body count of a man. You know what I mean? Women are not supposed to have a high body count. They're not supposed to have all that sexual experience. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? The men are thieves. Everybody's selfish. Everybody's greedy. Somebody dies every day. Somebody's being murdered. People are getting stalked. The food is mixed with bugs and feces, and it's everything here is wicked. Okay, from the very root of this society, okay, it's nothing but wickedness and evil practices. You know, you got regular people that have regular jobs, you know, go to work, clock in every day like a regular civilian, but they deal with witchcraft, right? Back in the day, you know, in the ancient world, a witch was like, you know, witches and warlocks were, they were like of a community of their own. You know what I mean? Everybody knew who the witch and the warlock was because, you know, their sorcery and their magic, right, was out in the open, and it was full blown, and it was taboo for somebody to be a sorcerer and a magician and a witch like that. But now, you know, everybody's a fucking sorcerer and a witch and a magician, right? You know, that's the normal thing. The movies promote satanic images. You know what I mean? So these people are tapped into the left hand 100%. And that was the reason why the Heavenly Father had to flood the earth the first time. So the Lord has to do it again. And this time it's going to be by fire. Okay? Because that when the Lord flooded the earth with water, that cleaned the world. It not only did it clean the world of wicked individuals who are operating with pure impunity, it also cleansed the planet Earth, because, you know, people being wicked on the earth, if the majority of everybody is wicked on the earth, then that means that the earth is not being taken care of properly. The animals are not being fed properly and looked after the right way, right? You know, the plants are not growing the way they should. You know, life on earth all around is not thriving the way it's supposed to be. So when the Lord flooded the earth with water, the Lord cleansed the earth, okay, as well. All right. So the Lord is going to have to do that again with fire. All right. And I don't mean that the entire earth is going to be on fire, you know, but America is going to be burnt with fire. And the fire from America is going to cleanse the earth. All right. Because America is prophesied to be destroyed with nuclear missiles. All right. In the midst of World War III. And you see how close we are to World War III. All right. You see how close we are to World War III. So the nukes are getting ready to drop. All right. That's going to be the cleansing agent. That's going to cleanse the world of, you know, abominable practices. Now, you got people in other countries outside of America, all right, that are just as evil and just as wicked. But America is the spearhead, okay, of wickedness. That's why when you read in the book of Revelation, it talks about the woman who rode upon the scarlet colored beast, right? That beast represents, you know, pretty much, you could just say NATO and the EU, okay? And, you know, America is riding on top of that beast, okay, using the power and the influence to promote more decrepit lifestyles, man. All right. And when you think about a scarlet colored beast, okay, you know, you think of something ugly and wicked, right? So it's spiritual because America is on top of wickedness. America is the forefront of wickedness. They're riding, you know, evil practices. You know, they're riding it hang on, give me a second. Yeah, America is riding the back, okay, of wicked behavior. They push it to the forefront, okay? So the Lord destroying America, a large portion of wicked mentalities of evilness is going to be done away with, all right? And that's why, you know, the elect got to come back down, okay, after America's destroyed and clean up the rest of the earth. But you know, America has to hang on. Damn it. All right. Salaki, I'm at work right now. You know, you don't want these people to hear you with, you know, when you're talking about the spirit. You know, the motherfuckers start getting suspicious. But yeah, once America's destroyed, okay, a large portion of wickedness is going to go with it. All right, because this is the forefront of it all. This is where, you know, a man dressed as a woman can not only run around in public and you know, convince himself that he is a woman, but he actually gets rights. You know, people got to respect his delusion, right? And then they're starting to go after children. So yeah, you know, this place is you know, this place is in the vice grip of Satan. All right, from everything to taxes to fucking, you know, gotta go to work and get paid every 2 weeks. You can barely survive. This is the fucking battle zone of Satan, man. So yeah, this place got to go. Okay, and when this place gets destroyed with that flood of fire from the nuclear missiles, all right, it'll be a little bit more easier to clean up the rest of the earth, right? It's just like with that saying, you know, you got you got to cut off the what do they say, man? You got to cut the head of the snake, right? You got to cut the head of the snake, or you know, whenever you want to cripple, you know, you want to cripple your opposition, right? In the matters of war, right? You got to kill the enemy. No, you're not just kill the enemy, but you got to kill the captain, right? You got to kill the captain of the army that you're going against. Once you kill the captain, right, the rest of the troops are going to scatter because they don't have a leader anymore. Okay, so it's the same with America. Once you destroy America, okay, the rest of the world is going to be easier to snap in shape because they don't have that demonic influence anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some scriptures, man. You know what I mean? Go into the Lord flooding the earth with water, and how the Lord is going to have to do that again, this time with fire, and you know, compare the similarities of why. This is Genesis 6 and verse 5. It says, "And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth." Okay, and that's where we're at today. Okay, wickedness is great in the earth. All right, it's you know, nobody knows you know, how to live a righteous life anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody understands you know, why they should you know, why a man you know, shouldn't commit adultery with another man's wife. You know, why you shouldn't let homosexuals run rampant. People don't understand the detrimental effects of you know, evil behavior anymore. People just let it happen. You know, as long, you know, people got this saying, oh, well, as long as it's not hurting anybody, you know, as long as it's not hurting anybody, what's the big idea? That shit is a domino effect, man. When you read the book of Deuteronomy, the Lord always would say that you need to, you know, put wickedness from among you, right? Put that evil away from among you, right? Because the Lord knew that one bad apple can ruin the whole bunch, right? One wicked individual in a city can influence, you know, the majority of the city, okay, as time goes on. So, you know, if you see somebody, you know, is wicked, you know, let's just say, for instance, you got a nigga in the city, he's just an adulterer. He just, he's always trying to go after somebody's wife. Everybody else in the city is righteous, trying to do the right thing. But then you got that one nigga that's just adulterous. He's stay trying to have sex with somebody's wife. Everybody knows him for that. Well, if you continue to let that nigga live, all right, eventually somebody else is going to look at him and be like, oh, okay. It don't seem that bad. I mean, he's been getting away with it for so long. Nothing's happened to him. It looks fun. He's bragging about it like it's cool. I mean, why let me try it out? Can't be that bad. I mean, nothing happened to him yet, right? Now it's 2 people doing some satanic shit. The next thing you know is 10. The next thing you know is 20, right? The next thing you know is the whole fucking city is corrupted, with evil individuals. Let's keep going. It says, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. All right. And let's get that word imagination. Let's just look up a simple definition for the word imagination. OK. All right. Imagination, the faculty or action of forming new ideas or images or concept of external objects not present to the senses. You see? Yeah, the faculty or action of forming new ideas. Right. And all the new ideas that's happening out here, especially in America, man, is evil, man. Right. Like I said, look at rap music. They always got some new female bad bitch rapper. Right. I guess this season, right, until her time is up, Sexy Red. Before Sexy Red, it was Ice Spice. Right. Before Ice Spice, it was Megan Thee Stallion, and so on and so forth, man. Right. So anything that's presented new and fresh is evil. It's not pure. It's not even sane. OK, niggas is sitting around, creating agendas and blueprints. Niggas is really sitting around in a house. A bunch of wild ass niggas, hyena niggas, is sitting in a house right now, thinking about a plan and devising a plan on how they're gonna rob, somebody that they know. How they're gonna, pretty much what they say, jack. How they're gonna jack the person, right? Somebody's sitting right now thinking about how they're going to murder somebody. OK, so, yeah, the imagination of these people out here is evil, man. All right. And the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Your heart, means your mind. These people's mentality is evil. Their mind is evil. And that's because they've been brought up in this system. Right. And Esau has taught these niggas to subconsciously chase after the flesh. Esau has taught these niggas to, only think evil, right? And he's constantly bombarding these people with images that are not righteous, that have nothing to do with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, but has everything to do with Baphomet. You see? This is verse 6. It says, and it repented the Lord that he had made man on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth. OK, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. You see? And that's where the Most High is at. That's where the Most High's mentality is again. The Lord is at this point, he's fed up. This is pretty much what these scriptures are saying. The Lord is fed up. OK, the Lord is grieved that he created man on the earth. And the Lord has decided at this point that, these niggas is good for nothing and they just need to be destroyed. All right. Now, this time, the Lord is only going to save the elect. All right. The selected souls that have at least tried, okay, to clean themselves up. right? Because the Most High knows that in a society like this, we're not going to be perfect. All right. We're still going to, have habits to satisfy the flesh. But, the Lord at least wants you to try, at least give it your best effort. That's worth saving to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. OK, but the majority of these motherfuckers out here, they don't even try, man. They don't give a fuck. OK, not only do they not try, they blaspheme the Lord. You see, by niggas at this point in 2024, if you still believe that the Lord is a so-called white man, you still call the Most High Son, you still refer to him as Jesus Christ. Okay, at this point, you just need to be destroyed because you have no knowledge, you have no integrity. Okay, and you are totally controlled by Satan. All right, with no understanding whatsoever. All right. So, yeah, that's where the Lord is. That's where the Lord is with his mentality. The Lord is just fed up. He can't take it no more. All right. The Lord cannot take it anymore. This is let's get 2nd Esdras 15:6. All right. It says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Now let's get that word exceedingly. Okay. Let's get that word exceedingly. Extremely. To a great extent. All right. So if we replace that word with extremely, this is how it would sound in 2nd Esdras 15:6. For wickedness hath extremely polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right. I mean, when the hell has it became cool for a nigga to make a whole career out of being a cross-dresser, being a drag queen? Okay, Tyler Perry. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is, acting like Tyler Perry is this scholar and he's this genius. But, people forgot that this nigga, his career was framed off of him being a fucking senior citizen female, a senior citizen woman, some loud, crazy black woman. This nigga was dressing up in a dress, putting on makeup, putting on a wig, and really getting into character, had a voice and everything. All right. That's extreme. Women, going behind their husband's back, sleeping with their husband's family members. Right. All out of spite. All just to hurt her husband. Right. And then when she get caught, there's no penalty for it. That's extreme, man. OK. Look at the prison population, man. Them niggas is locked up for the rest of their life for extreme shit. Murdering people, man. Stealing millions of dollars. Raping people. You know what I mean? You got a bunch of pedophiles running around, going unnoticed. That's off the books. This place is extreme. All right? It's extreme. And that's why the Lord had to flood the earth the first time. Niggas was extreme. All right? Niggas was doing everything that you see today. Okay? The wickedness that you see today, they was doing it back in the day. They was doing it back in the ancient world. All right? Before the Lord flooded the earth, right? The reason why the Lord had to flood the earth, they was doing that shit. They was doing everything that you see today. Having orgies, right? Sacrificing their children to gods. Okay. And now these things are being done, and it's worse now because back then people would do that wickedness and worship idols and, do that sexual, immoral, nasty shit. People would do that. But, they would they pretty much knew what they were doing. You know what I mean? They made a conscious effort to I have a going. You know, people back in the day in the ancient world, they made a conscious effort to, you know, sacrifice themselves to them demonic spirits. But it's worse now because people subconsciously, right, are giving themselves over to Satan. They don't even know that they're worshiping Satan. They think that they're doing the right thing. They think that what they're doing is getting closer to the Most High. That's why it's worse. Okay. At least back then, you know, motherfuckers would create a holiday and create an idol, and then, you know, everybody bow down to it, right? Because, you know, motherfuckers knew that they was wicked. But now niggas celebrate Christmas, and, you know, niggas celebrate Christmas and they got a fucking big ass tree that's the shape of a penis, and everybody gathers around it with a goddamn a fucking iPhone and takes pictures and praises the tree, and you know, they bow down to that Christmas spirit. So people are worse now because they don't even know that they're you know, being overtaken by Satan. All right. So yeah, wickedness has extremely polluted the earth, man. This place is polluted. And how do you you know, how do you clean something that's dirty? Right? You use fire or water. Okay? You use fire or water to clean something that's filthy, you know, and that's you know, totally corrupted from the inside out. You can use fire or water to get that stain out. And the Lord already tried water, but people weren't mindful, right? People are not mindful of the Lord flooding the earth with water. A lot of people think that was a fairy tale. So now, since the Lord already tried that method, the Lord is going to try this method, which is fire. The Lord is going to try the method of fire this time. Okay. And that's going to get people's attention. All right. So let's get this last precept right here. And this is, we'll shut it down. This is Matthew 24 and starting at verse 38, talking about the flood again when the Lord flooded the earth. This is Matthew 24 and 38. It says, "For as in the days of Noah that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark." Okay. And, you know, with that eating, drinking, marrying and giving into marriage, all what that symbolizes is chasing the flesh, right? You know, chasing after pleasure. Okay. And pretty soon the pleasure in America is getting ready to stop. All right. This economy is about to crash. World War III is getting ready to happen, and they're going to implement martial law on the streets, and you people will be presented with the mark of the beast. Okay. This pleasure factory is getting ready to be shut down for business, man. All right. Okay. And back in the days before the Lord flooded the earth with water, people were doing the same shit that you see today. Right. They had their versions of going to concerts. They had their versions of you know, hanging out at the bar. You know, all the fun shit that you see in this world today, they was doing it in the ancient world. They just had different names for it. Okay. But that pleasure, that, you know, that endless chase of the flesh, it corrupted them, man. All right. It destroyed them from the inside out. This is verse 39. It says, "And knew not until the flood came." All right. And these people ain't going to know when the flood is going to come. All right. And before the actual flood of fire, the Lord is going to plague this place. Okay. Like he did ancient Egypt. All right. The Lord is going to plague America. All right. With sicknesses, civil war. You see, you know, a lot of people are getting ready to, get hauled off the FEMA camps because they disobeyed the government. So before the flood of fire is going to be all out terror in America. All right. And that's going to catch people by surprise. OK, people still haven't recovered from the CV-19 pandemic, man. People are still traumatized by that. Motherfuckers is still wearing masks, scared to touch door handles. So, they still caught. These niggas is still hypnotized by the previous enchantment. You wait till these new ones hit the scene, right? It says, and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. And then when the Messiah returns, nobody's gonna. It's gonna be a surprise. OK, let's say that it's going to be a surprise because the scriptures say that no man knoweth the hour or the time when the Lord is going to return. Yahushua don't even know when he's going to return, but it's very close, though. He's very close. He knows. And the true believers of him and his Father, we know that time is very close. We just don't know the exact day, hour, and second and minute. But we know that it's close. The Yahushua knows that time is close. All right. But only Yahweh, the Most High God, knows when Yahushua is going to invade this earth. So as soon as Yahweh tells Yahushua, OK, today is the day, it's time for you to, go reveal yourself to the world. All right. And show them my power through you. OK, that's going to be a surprise. And that's going to be shortly after they implement the mark of the BEAST, which is that micro technology, that micro CHIP. And I got to spell it out because they'll flag this video. OK, but after they implement the micro CHIP, the micro technology. All right. As soon as they implement that and you got millions and millions of people with that inside of their body. At that point, it's going to be any day now. Right. For all we know, shit, Esau can implement that mark of the CHIP. And then 3 weeks after he do it, the Lord returns. So we're very close, man. OK, we're very close. All right. And in the flood of fire is going to cleanse this world once again. Shalom.